Hello, and thank you for joining me at the Tara's Kitchen with Pixel's Mom. Today's recipe is going to be a vegan stuffed peppers with lentils and herb rice. For this ingredient, you will need an instant brown rice, raisins, peppers, lentils. It does say black lentils, however, I could not find them, so I'm using brown lentils, onions, zucchini, lemon, garlic, fresh dill, and fresh mint. Our first step is going to be to get our lentils cooking, and they would take about 25 to 30 minutes to cook. Our first step is going to be to start our lentils. We will be using a 1-to-3 ratio for our lentils and water. I only need 1 full cup of cooked lentils, so I'm going to use 1/2 cup of lentils that I have rinsed and drained to my 1.5 cup of chicken stock. Now you can use water. I just tend to think that chicken stock gives it just a little bit better of a flavor. So I'm going to add that to my lentils, and we will get this started. And as I said, it takes about 25 to 30 minutes, and they will double in size. That is why we are only using 1/2 cup, because it will double to 1 full cup of cooked lentils. Our next step is going to be to cut up our zucchini and our onion to get ready to put into the rice once that has cooked. So we're going to put this into small chunks. To prepare that for that, and I'll be back. Okay, well, our next step while our lentils are cooking, they're boiling away nicely, is to prepare our peppers for the pan itself. So we're going to cut them in half. It does require 6 peppers. It does say orange or yellow. However, I like a little bit of variety, so I chose to go with green, yellow, orange, and red. So I'm going to clean them out and get them all ready for the pan and for the mixture once it is done cooking. Right, now that our lentils are just about ready, it is time to get the rice started. So I am going to add the garlic, the onions, the rice, and 2 cups of water, and let this come to a boil for about 10 to 12 minutes or until the water has absorbed. Our lentils are almost to that point where they can be turned off, and they will be done within about 5 minutes. We'll be back once the rice is cooked. All right, our final step is to prepare our mixture to ready to stuff our peppers. As you can see, our lentils are nice and softened up. They are nice and they're cooked very well. Our rice has finished cooking, so I'm going to combine that rice with our lentils now. And then I'm going to add our zucchini, our raisins, our dill, our mint, and 1/2 of our lemon juice. So 2 tablespoons. The other 2 tablespoons will go in the bottom of the pan that our peppers will be in to help keep them moist and give them good flavor. We are also going to add our 1/4 cup of water. And then we will get this all incorporated together and ready to stuff our peppers with. I did, however, take the time to put our oven on to 375. I have my peppers all lined up in my nice baking dish, and it is going to take approximately an hour covered in the oven for these to cook. So I'm going to get this all incorporated together, and then we'll start stuffing our peppers. Okay, we have our peppers ready and prepared into our baking dish. Our stuffing has been incorporated together, and now it is time to fill our peppers. I like to give them a nice amount so that they'll be nice and filling. And I'll be back once I have these all filled. Now that I have our peppers stuffed, I am going to put the water on the bottom of the pan so that the peppers do not stick. And I am going to add the remainder of the lemon juice as well. And then the peppers themselves will be covered. And they should take about an hour in the oven. So we'll be back when they're done cooking. Okay, as you can see, our peppers have come out of the oven. They were in there for approximately 1 hour. A good way to tell if pepper is ready is if it's tender to the tip of the fork or the knife like that. The actual fixing itself is all tender and it looks really good and smells amazing. I did put one in my bowl and I'm going to give it a quick try and see how it tastes. Now I do have to apologize for that lovely noise that the aluminum foil made when I went to rip it off earlier. Should have had that ready ahead of time, but that's okay. I just wanted to apologize for that lovely noise. All right, let's see how this tastes. It looks really good. I'm excited to see it. I love stuffed peppers. This is a different version that I'm used to. I'm used to one more with a tomatoey base, but this looks and smells amazing. Very, very good. Tender. You can taste the mint and the dill coming through very well. The zucchini and the raisins make it very sweet, and it just has an overall really, really nice flavor to it. I really enjoy this. I think this is something that if you wanted to have a stuffed pepper without the meat, as a vegan recipe, this is definitely a great replacement. And give it one more bite just to make sure I've had that right. Yep. Very, very hearty, very good. Okay, I want to thank you so much for joining me today on my channel. Please leave me a like, share with your friends, give me a comment, tell me what you think. If you try this recipe, please let me know what you might have done differently or how you liked it. I really appreciate you all so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.